Alright, it's recording.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right, for context for this, Curtis is about to draw from the deck of many things for his character Arkenon. He's elected to draw 6 cards. Draw them one at a time and try to put them close to the table in the middle where you and Tyche are sitting.
May you not draw the worst card first.
Let me remove this agate from my inventory because I don't need that anymore. I used that.
First card. What do we got?
The skull.
Oh no!
Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting this. By the way, you have 1 hour to draw your 6 cards. If you haven't drawn them all by the end, the cards will draw themselves at the end of the 6 hours. You draw them one at a time after you've made your declaration. Exactly.
William, I'm changing my my scale mail to cast off scale mail instead, and I will adjust the money.
Okay.
Which would be 30 gold instead of 12.
1 second. Okay, let me grab an appropriate piece for what you've done here. Because I gotta upload it.
I like the art on these cards already.
Yeah, I actually took a long time finding. This is the official art.
Oh.
For the cards. It took me a long time to find them and put them together. The back of the cards is also the official back of the cards.
Look at that attention to
You're getting the
detail.
authentic experience. Okay. Uploading. There it is. Arkenon. All right. Tyche looks at the card you've drawn and she says, "Oh, a visitor." You hear a poof, and turning around, you see a terrifying visage of a creature in a skeleton in a robe, Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper.
And he declares, as he's carrying his spectral scythe, says, "I fight you and you alone."
Oh no!
Says, "Fight or die." Roll
All right.
initiative.
I kind of charge up my magic like Doctor Strange style in my hands. And
Okay.
let's go. Let's get to it. I'm gonna say I guess we fight.
Let's get
All
to
right,
it.
I have the stats for your enemy here. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
2 separate initiatives. What's even going on here?
Should be a 12 actually. I only have +2 on dexterity. So I mean there should be a 13 on my roll. Oh, thank goodness.
All right. You go first.
All right.
The space around you, if you're thinking of using it, you can see just empty space that you can fall into forever. But there's also solid pieces floating around you that you could use for terrain if you need it.
Well, he
What will you
looks
do?
undead to me, so I am going to cast Sunbeam.
Sunburn.
All right.
So
That's
he has to
scary.
he has to make it. I'm gonna cast for my hand, just from one hand, just like a Maya wave at him. He has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. Ready to go. +3. Got it.
Hey!
Hey!
Okay.
All right. Roll for damage.
Is he undead? I guess it doesn't matter. If he is undead, he has disadvantage on this roll, but it doesn't matter because he failed anyway. So here's damage. This is radiant damage.
All right.
And he is blinded.
All right.
And I'm gonna move right here. Oh no, I'm moving right here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check. I'm going to counter this with the creature's. Oh wait, never mind. 1 second.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, I see. All right, yeah, go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay. Well, okay, not the worst. Okay.
All right. Got it. All right.
Ooh.
Moves over to your former position, slashing with his scythe. Tyche says, "Mind the seats."
Mind the seats.
All right, and he wastes his turn attacking. It is your turn again.
Okay. Um, I will. Uh, Hold on.
If I remember right, Sunbeam lasts for a while.
Yeah, up to a minute. I can keep casting a new beam each turn. So I'm gonna cast another beam at him with Sunbeam, and it doesn't cast a spell slot for the until I lose concentration.
That's right. Failure. Roll more damage.
Does he take damage every time with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah.
Sunbeam is an
And-
excellent spell. Well, at that level, there are a lot of good ones.
Yes. Oh, 33
Alright.
damage this time. Oh.
Hey.
All right, Arkenon, how do you want to do this?
I'm gonna walk up to him as he's kind of blinded, swinging wildly. I'm gonna like grab his face with my palm and just be like, I've got a present and a future to save. And I'm just gonna blast him right there, and he's just gonna like disappear into ashes,
Vaporized. Like he
vaporized.
looks up
That's
and
the
says, "Oh, 1 card, and you've already slain death itself. Not bad." But there are 5 more
Any
to go.
problems?
I'm gonna say, Tyche, may I request one thing in case this does go poorly for me?
As sure, though I'm only granting it if I want to.
I says, I understand. But could you let my friends know what happened to me so that they don't have to wait and worry if something does go amiss? And maybe tell them to find other ways to save Pibik.
As for you, Arky, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Arky.
This is Death speaking.
No, it's
Tyche.
Tyche.
I killed Death already.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Tyche is a very informal goddess. Do we want to step over to Raul's duel, or do we want to do the second card now?
Let's do one more card. One more card.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Draw your second card.
The
sun.
sun. That
It's a
doesn't
good
sound
card.
bad.
card.
That doesn't sound bad.
I don't know, its
hope.
face looks kind of
It couldn't
angry.
possibly be bad.
Look at
You
his
burned to a
face.
crisp.
It's
Sun is
frowning.
actually a good card.
It is.
Arkenon, what level are you at right now?
14.
Okay, I have to look something up.
DM.
Pretty much all of these cards require me to look something up. 14, you say? Oh, nice. Okay, well, you feel your abilities increase. You feel more confident, more powerful as you ascend to level 15.
Yo, free level!
Hey, may you get to use it in the future.
Uh,
Alright, so you work that out because I have to figure out something random.
okay, let me set myself to 15.
You may do that immediately while I'm checking.
Let's see what sorcerers get at
Oh,
level 15. Let's see, level 15. Nothing, you just get some spell slots and another spell.
Honestly, spell
Spell
slots I will
slots,
take.
take.
Actually, you get an 8th level spell slot.
Ooh.
That's pretty nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's all you get,
Eighth level
actually.
spell slots are really nice.
Yeah.
7, 5.
Hey, that's a nice, pretty simple, fast level up. Oh, and, yeah. One more spell and
Oh,
8th level
holy
slot.
smokes. Wow.
What?
What?
Okay, so I gotta preface this. So when you draw the Sun card, you gain 50,000 experience, which you just did. You also get a random wondrous item.
Ooh.
So I decided, okay, there are 843 items in my item list. I'm just gonna generate a random number. Do you know what you got?
143 or 843.
You got item number 675, which is Bloodwell Vial +3,
Wait,
which
that's
is it's one of the most powerful items in the game specifically for sorcerers.
Blood,
Hey.
elemental vial.
it also
Bloodwell
sounds good
Vial
for
+3.
vampires.
Well, let me see.
Yeah, so
Infinite
Infinite
that
flow of
magically
blood,
appears
you
at
say?
Infinite food glitch
So
for
you
Raoul.
just got incredibly lucky again.
Yeah, but
So
it's
it
Curtis.
gives
What
you a
else is new?
you have to attune to it, so you can't use it right away.
Yeah.
But it gives you +3 bonus to attack rolls and saving throw DCs for your sorcerer spells. And once per day, when you roll for hit dice, you can when you take a short rest, basically, you can recover 5 sorcery points.
That's busted! That means I just get free spell slots like all the time.
That's nice if you have to
That's like
fight
infinite
anything else.
Spell
slot.
slots.
You're basically a wizard.
Not exactly. And that trait only works once a day. Still incredibly lucky that you got that. You could have gotten like gleaming padded armor or something. Or like a sword you can't use,
If
but
I
instead you got
lose Arkenon here, I'll kill myself. I will kill. My real life
Okay.
is ending tonight.
So go ahead and take care of your level up and add that item to your inventory.
Yes.
As Tyche raises an
yeah,
eyebrow.
You should do other things because it's going to take me some time.
Okay. Roll. You have the drop on Kaldrim Sithreth. Elf here. What are you gonna do?
There's people behind us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Watching.
Well, I'll move up.
Shenanigans have managed to quiet the riot, well, the argument going on between the Amountory and the Tycheans.
Alright, I'll move up here to make more space in case things get out of hand.
Right?
This is 8 to me. 35. You know what? I'll move within his walking distance. And I'm gonna... What do I want to do? I was really indebted to what those cards were doing, so I gotta look at my own stuff. I... Let's see... I'm just gonna take the dodge action. I just kind of want to see what he's gonna do. Yeah, so I'll take the dodge action. Let me see if I have any bonus spells. I don't think I do. Oh yeah, and I'll cast Spiritual Weapon next to myself in case I need it. Oh wait, I need to check if I have a spell slot for that actually. It's pretty high. Spiritual Weapon. Second. Okay, yeah, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon. No, I won't. I'm gonna save that spell slot. I want to see what he's gonna do, so I'm just taking the dodge action. And I'll say, alright, let's get this over with.
I am walking up here and leaning on a wall.
Okay. Taking the dodge action, Kaldrim is going to charge forward with his rapier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take 2 swings.
Okay.
5. Okay, they come.
Oh.
21 and 19.
Well, my AC is 19. Oh wait,
Alright,
no,
so
it's disadvantage I'm dodging. So
oh, right.
that's 1 hit. 1 miss.
Alright. Okay, so you'll take 8 plus 3, is that correct? Yes. No. Yes, okay. So 5 piercing damage. You can tell already that he's quite skilled with a sword. And poses a significant threat to your life.
Okay.
But not the most dangerous you've ever seen. Alright, your turn.
Alright. I will cast Spiritual Weapon next to myself with a bonus action.
Okay.
And hit him
I
with
think
it.
I have a few of those. Do you have a preference between a sword or a hammer?
Yes, I prefer a sword.
Okay.
But if it's easier for you to just do the hammer, I don't really care that much.
There it is. I dropped it. It should
Okay.
be here, but it's not.
I see it. It's
Come
right
on,
here.
bone sword.
It's here. It's just hard to
No.
see.
How come I can't see it? No. Okay,
Right.
I'll give you control. 1 moment, stand by. I still can't believe how lucky that draw was.
I'm gonna put it here so it's easier to see.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can attack him with it when I summon it.
Yes.
So do I just make a longsword attack with it? You can take whatever form you choose.
It says in your stat block.
Yeah.
Or list.
Oh yes. Okay. All right. Oh no. Come on, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I noticed that Curtis just dropped from roll 20.
Did
He's
I?
scared. I know it. Yeah,
Wait.
for a second.
Oh.
Oh,
Our
Now
Wi-Fi,
you're back.
our internet's been being really weird. Can I flank with that weapon?
No.
What?
No, you can't.
Okay.
Not a creature.
I'm not sure if I can do anything else. I don't think I have extra attack as a cleric.
It's a bonus action to cast that spell, so you've still got
Yeah.
your full action, don't you?
Oh, the attack. I always forget. Okay, so I can attack.
Or the attack action.
Yeah,
Or cast a cantrip if you prefer.
That's true, I can cast a cantrip.
So you'll have disadvantage on a ranged cantrip at that distance.
Ah. Yes. Yeah, I'll use my cantrip Word of Radiance. Make a con save.
Okay.
Con save 16.
Save plus 4. Okay. 1d20 plus money. 1d20 plus 4, so
Yeah.
20.
Well, I suck, and it's his turn. I'm gonna move around him because I don't want him blasting stuff in that direction.
Alright. 2 swipes. No disadvantage this time.
Oh,
A
they
miss
both
and a hit.
No, they both. Oh wait, yeah, that is. Yep.
18. Look at you with your high armor class.
Yeah, that's nice armor. No crits.
Alright.
That's nice.
4 whole damage.
Well, I expected you to hit harder than that. Little scrapes. I guess, guess Cormanther doesn't train as well as Netheril.
Says, no, I intend to make you bleed from every limb. The death of 1,000 cuts.
That might take you a while. Okay. Is that his
Time
turn?
well spent.
Time well spent.
Yep, that's his turn.
Okay. Alright, well, we will do our spiritual weapon first. Hey.
Hit.
My sword's bigger than his, but I did the same amount of damage. Actually, we got... Does he have a rapier? Rapiers do the same damage as a... Let me check my longsword.
Virtual weapon? Yeah, 1d8. Plus bonus.
Okay, well, I'm gonna two-hand grip my longsword.
Don't you have a shield?
I do have a shield, I just realized that as I was saying it. Where is my shield? Happens. Does it take a whole action to put my shield away?
Yeah, doffing a shield takes an action.
Okay, well, we're not gonna do that.
According to the rules.
We will not two-hand our longsword to be
Yeah, you
cooler
don't
than him.
doff.
Yeah, exactly.
Doth not doff, and I won't wilt.
Donning and doffing. Zach, question for you in the chat.
Oh. For me,
For
Know
me.
what happens.
Little old me.
Wait,
Wait,
Willie,
William, what was the
vial?
vial called again? Tell me it again.
Bloodwell vial +3.
That's it. Bloodwell vial +3. Broken.
Yeah, what's broken is getting that item, that perfect for Arkenon item, out of 843 possibilities. I think that's the luckiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
yeah, it's up there.
Anything else, Brittany?
Yeah. This is kind of tricky. Being right in his face. I'll step back and take an opportunity attack to cast Guiding Bolt at him. See how it goes.
Okay. We'll take it. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay, again.
Oh.
Take another 4 damage.
Hey, that's fine. Yeah, okay. That's cool.
Yes.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. We will step back to the big exciting part.
Oh, my elbow.
Okay, Arkenon. You drew one bad card that didn't turn out to be too bad, and then got a really rather good card. Time to draw your third card.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
If
Let's
I get
go.
there's only one card in here that I know of that if I don't remember every card, but there's one card if I get I'm gonna cry. Literally, I'm gonna cry.
Be gone card.
Curtis, the best way to prepare for disappointment is to prepare for disappointment, okay?
You
To
can't get the
assume-
skull twice? What?
No, maybe
You
that's
can get the
good.
skull.
You just leveled up.
You can get the skull twice.
No, that's good.
It's
You know what to
back. I mean,
expect. That's really funny.
What?
Just get him every time. That's okay. You beat him in 2 rounds before.
I
I
did
did
beat
beat
him.
him in 2
It's like the Spanish Inquisition.
We
I
meet
like-
again.
I just killed the angel of death. He's like, oh, I'm his brother.
The funny thing, he
That-
just comes back and he says, the funny thing about the Angel of Death is...
Comes back and he
Oh man.
says, "I fight you and you only."
And I was
Yeah,
like,
I've heard
heard
that before.
Roll initiative, I guess.
Oh, that's funny.
Gotti.
Better hope you go first again.
When you draw a card, it automatically recycles itself into the deck, so it's very possible. The deck also
Honestly,
shuffles
I'm
itself after
fine with
every
this
draw.
being the bad card I get. I'm fine with
Mhm.
it if this is the bad card I get.
Out of all the bad cards in the deck, this is probably the least bad.
Well, you're
Okay.
halfway there.
Actually,
Well,
put away the stats because I didn't see this happening again.
What'd you say, Danny?
you said that we're halfway there, and so I started singing.
All right, Arkenon, you start.
Hey, do it again.
All right. Casting Sunbeam again. I forgot to roll. Should I roll Wild Magic for the last one too that I forgot to roll? Against the first one?
Yes.
Okay, here's that one. Here is this one when I cast Sunbeam again.
Buddy?
One day we'll see wild magic.
Okay.
Unsave, right?
Yes, at disadvantage because he is undead.
Aw.
We're
He is
halfway there.
Well, that's the first time
You know,
that
you
ever
could-
happened. I just stripped a little
Oh.
screwdriver instead of the
Natural
screw that I
one.
was trying to unscrew.
That's weird.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
roll double damage.
Hey, kill him in 1 round this time.
He said, "Get the hell out of here."
Oh,
Okay, how do you want to do it this time?
Hey, Tyche
I'm
should
just
just give you
like-
those last 3 cards.
I'm just gonna flick, and I'm like snap, and he's just gonna explode. And I'm gonna say,
We're halfway there.
yeah, I'm gonna say, okay, halfway there, which I am actually halfway there.
All right. If you're ready, another card.
Okay. If it's death again, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna look at Tyche. I'm like, might as well just summon the whole family. No!
Oh, wow.
No!
Oh yes, bruh.
Do I not pull the
Sorry
other
about-
cards?
Will they pull themselves?
Yeah, you don't draw any more cards.
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry, Curtis.
I can't believe how unlucky I just got. 2 skulls in a dungeon. Okay.
What's dungeon? You're just gone forever.
All
All right.
Well,
Tyche looks on as Arkenon disappears.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna kind of tip my head. I'm gonna say,
I guess it wasn't in the cards.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say just part of the game, I guess. I'm gonna say, as I'm vanishing, I'm gonna say, I did agree to the 6 cards though.
He's
before I
just like
disappear.
trailing off as he's he's disappearing.
I can't
Tyche
believe I
replies.
pulled dungeon, man.
Tyche replies simply, "Bad luck."
Yeah, there's only one. This is the second. This is probably the second worst card you could pull, besides the void
It's
card.
definitely down there. All right, Arkenon is gone.
Well, at least we'll know what happened to you. Maybe we'll get you out someday.
Please just unscrew.
Now we got 2 friends to rescue. We don't know about that, but now we got 2 friends to rescue.
All right. Conveniently, this is. Yeah,
Can we go into a whisper chat real quick?
sure.
They are.
He said Arv. I said, "Oh, hi."
I just did.
Oh, you're outside. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually motion Arv over and then say, Raoul's fighting some elf for honor or something. I'm just waiting around here to heal him when whatever happens happens.
Oh, okay. Arv is going to introduce his new friend to Jane. He's going to say, "This is Hamilton. Hamilton, this is Jane." And he's going to he's going to say, "I ask you to treat him with the same amount of respect as you treated me when you first met me." None.
Jane will nod and say, well, that's fair, I suppose. She'll, I guess, instinctively, she'll say, do I shake his hand? Nice to meet you anyway, Hamilton.
I don't know what he would say because he's an NPC. The end of RP.
Cling, clong, clank.
Please, I'm just trying to get.
Is he in his armor?
Yes. In a very small scale plate armor. Or scale mail, rather.
Can the armor grow with the scorpion?
Yes, it can.
Ooh, that's some money well spent.
Do they
I can literally make this a massive scorpion.
Yeah, I'm guessing the point is you're
With
going
2
to have
spells.
your scorpion, and then you're going to enlarge, reduce him, and throw him at people,
Oh,
or have him be
yes,
tiny
indeed.
and stab people sneakily.
Exactly.
I've played games with Zach before. I know what he's about.
It's true. Zachary says, "How can I break this game a little bit? Not too much,
Just
but
a
a
little
little bit."
Well, both of Curtis's characters are gone forever.
It's fine. I didn't like Arkenon as a character or as a playable character. I'm just trying to get this last. It's always the last screw, man.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
unlike
I'm bored, so I'm taking apart this old hard drive that's broken so I could get the magnets out of it.
Nice.
The neodymium magnets, that is. There's also a piece of solid gold in every hard drive as well, or at least the old ones.
That's.
Also,
I
those
guess that was the
discs
old
are kind of
semiconductive.
cool. Yep. But this freaking thing is a beast. This one's like, this is a one. This is a 1500 gigabyte hard drive, and it's like old as shit.
That's got to be giant then.
It's so heavy. Like I don't actually, I can't even think of how it could be this heavy. Like for its size.
I mean, I guess just dense metals, but even that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, but I mean like the discs, there's probably only like 4 discs max. And they're like ceramic, probably. They're definitely not aluminum. There's no way they're aluminum.
Right.
Okay, we're back.
Hello.
All right. So is
Hello.
Curtis no longer playing? Are we free?
I am no longer playing temporarily.
Goodbye.
I told William that I will rejoin the campaign when one of my 2 characters becomes available again.
Mhm.
Because I just don't feel
So,
like making another backup character.
Understandable.
alright. So, for convenience, I'm going to have Arv and Hamilton return at this time.
Oh. Me and oh, it seems as though Jane just said hello to me.
Yeah, I did.
And I
Look at
said,
that. And then
"Hello. Meet my new friend, Hamilton.
Mhm.
I hope you treat him with the same amount of respect as you treated me when I first came along." And she says,
Jay nods and yeah. How do you do, Hamilton?
"What do I shake his hand?"
Yeah. Is that a thing I can do?
Hamilton looks up and says, all this time, my world was so small, but the light of intelligence has expanded it greatly. Says there's so much to learn.
Just
Everyone's so calm while
ex-
Ral gets beat
it's
up.
just existential for a while.
The stars.
Well, I know it's not
they're
to the
so
death.
bright.
You're fine, Raoul. I
He's
believe in
still
you.
getting beat up.
You're getting beat up outside
Yeah.
in front of me.
They
The
look
fight
like
is
they're
going on
dueling.
right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And what is this fight? He's just a random dude.
Yeah, I told him that they're fighting for honor or something. And that I was just waiting to heal them afterwards.
Oh, well, if Arv won't intervene if they're fighting for honor.
What Jane was doing.
Alright.
Well, one of
Maybe
them
I'll
is
just
fighting for honor.
maybe I'll just heal him afterwards.
Maybe everyone can just heal, and Raul will go back to being a fighter. Since my spells
Well,
don't work
Alright.
anyway.
Well, okay, don't be too angry. I just spent 600 gold to be able to heal you afterwards,
True.
sir. Even though I could also just heal you afterwards.
Useless. So useless. Alright, well,
Alright.
it's Celadon's turn. What's that from?
Celadon. That's a
Celadon.
Pokemon city.
Ah, yes.
Yes, it is.
You're gonna go fight Erica.
Yeah.
Yes, she
And some
is.
badges.
Hey, Mr. Screw,
Isn't
can
it?
you? Dang.
7 damage. As he rushes towards you.
Okay.
Oh, the spiritual weapon doesn't get an opportunity attack.
No.
Your turn.
Okay. Let's try this again.
My turn.
I've hit him like 1.5 times.
Is there really another one? Then?
You're attacking
There
it.
we
This
go.
is the spiritual weapon?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Hit. Roll for damage.
Okay.
Interesting.
While that's happening, I'll say, so if I knock you out and I leave at the end of that, you're still gonna follow us anyway. Oh, nice damage.
Right. 10 damage. Alright, you score a solid hit.
Yeah.
What will you do with your main action?
First I'm gonna ask him that question. How does he respond?
Alright, at this point you can see that he's bruised, beaten. Says, no, my honor is worth more.
Oh, good. Then I'll, I don't want to use any spells and kill him on accident. So we'll
So am I-
whack.
William, am I like in a coma during this state?
You're in a state of suspended animation.
Guessing
So,
yes.
if and when you wake up, you will not be aware of the passage of time. You know what happened to you. But you know, Arkenon could be there until the time of the last campaign.
Yeah, for real.
Which he immediately, after getting out of his eternal prison, goes to a tavern.
Yeah. Ed gets a potato thrown at him.
Exactly.
Alright, roll for damage, Raul,
Alright, so is
as you
this
score that crit.
plus a max die or just 2 dice of that damage type?
Dice
We
is-
hadn't implemented that, so just 2 dice.
Okay. I'm in too
Although
many
that is a good
campaigns
homebrew
to-
rule.
Yeah. It's hard to keep track of homebrew. 10 again, bro.
Hey,
Alright.
good thing you rolled 2 dice of that damage type.
Yeah, right? Any of my damage is non-lethal damage.
Alright. At this point, he's starting to bleed a little bit from his wounds. And he takes a moment to hold his chest there. And he's looking at you. And you see... Go ahead and roll insight.
Mm. I'll take that.
You can see that he, part of him wants to give in, because of the pain. But another part, a stronger part, wants to press forward because there's something worse than pain. He's been talking a lot about honor. And that's clearly what he's worried about.
Okay.
So, if you want to talk to him, there's a little hint for you.
Yeah.
If you don't want it, I'll take it.
Someone upstairs
You
told me
have,
that you might be here for family. That's why you were offended I sat at your table, or there's something more going on here?
Right. He stands up straight, or as straight as he can, while he's kind of hunched over in pain. He says that I will tolerate no disrespect. As I'll have you and everyone show me the honor worthy of my station.
Oh, well, where I come from, you have to earn that honor, not just born into it.
Says I'll earn it here. Gonna come at you with 2 more swipes.
Alright.
And a miss, as usual.
Well, that was a good one.
Another 10.
That one hurt.
He asks, somewhat hopefully, going off of your earlier insight, says, do you yield?
Not quite.
You yield.
Haha, I do not.
Not quite, but you can yield whenever you like.
Never.
Alright. Well, might wake up with a really bad headache. How hurt does he look? Like, does he look like he's gonna pass out soon, or?
Oh, yeah. Looks like you think he could take another couple of good hits, but not much more than that.
Okay. Alright, well, give him what he wants. I'll use my spiritual weapon first. Ooh. And longsword. Yeah, okay. Alright.
No hits. So here he comes again.
Ooh.
And hit as usual.
This is nice armor.
7 damage.
I like this armor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, I'll do the same thing. Oh my goodness, that's the spiritual weapon.
Alright. It misses him. Dodges over. Continues past the point you intended. And has a chance to clip you.
Ooh.
So go ahead and roll a attack again at disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage, okay. Well, it's gonna miss.
It's already missed at this point. Okay.
Alright. Wish I had saved that for my longsword attack. Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, you saved it for your longsword attack.
That's okay.
Alright. You overextend yourself and expose a weak point, which he's now going to exploit, giving him advantage on his attacks.
Ooh,
17 and 17, so 2 misses.
thank goodness.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Tells you that you fight like a farmer.
Awesome. Thank you for the.
Wow, that's rude.
No, I got it.
I think
It's all good.
Ral would probably actually just laugh at that. You don't know how right you are, elf. Let's see. Spiritual weapon.
No. Good.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Solid blow. One more.
Okay. What are people called from Cormanther? Cormanthian?
Carmentherians, I think. It's a
Cormantherian.
guess.
Alright,
Yeah.
probably your last chance. You want to wake up with a headache for your honor? Cormantherian?
Says that's Prince Sithrith to you.
Listen, I wouldn't be in this mess if I cared much about prince titles. Plus, you're not my prince. Either way. So, if you want that respect, maybe you should go back home.
Alright. Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Okay. Oh yeah. I'm so good at persuasion.
Hey, persuade.
Yeah,
That was surrounded by 3 good numbers.
it was. We're all so lucky.
Unsurprisingly, he doesn't take the bait.
Alright, well. I'll hit him with, like, the... I don't want to cut him. So, like, I guess non-lethal damage would be kind of hitting with your hilt or something. Except I missed, so...
Alright. There's the strikes. Miss, your turn.
Okay. Actually, that second one's a hit.
That's right. It's kind of been his pattern.
That's fine. It's better than 2.
5 damage.
Does he seem offended when I say something about going home?
Incensed.
Okay. I'll say, as my spiritual weapon swings, it's pretty interesting to go looking for respect outside of your home. Boom. Maybe you should think about that before you request respect.
6 damage. Oh, you can see that he is on his last legs now. He's beaten and bruised, but refuses to bend before you.
Okay. I'm gonna sheath my sword and before I punch him, I'll say, before I try to punch him, I'll say, yeah, give going home a good thought, Prince. That's 4 damage.
Alright. Go ahead and roll persuasion again, or intimidation, your choice.
Nah, persuasion. Oh yeah.
Persuasive Raoul, they call him.
Yes, they do.
Alright, at this point he's kind of hunched over and he almost puts his rapier on the ground to use it as support. He resist the urge. Flies into a passion and swipes at you again. Says, "No, not going home."
Hello, sorry.
Welcome back. Ooh! I have 1,000 million health. Alright, Raoul's gonna shrug and say, well, okay. And punch again. 4 damage. Was he down yet?
Not yet.
Alright, and try to
He
knock.
He did knock out a tooth, though.
Okay, well. And I'll hit him with like the back end of the ghost sword.
Alright, he's down.
Alright, can I like catch him before his head hits the ground?
Sure.
Alright. Kind of prop him up against the tree over here and tuck his tooth back in his pocket. And dismiss this. And wipe my hands off and come over here. Well, looks like that's handled.
Fight is over.
So
You see some of the Tyche. You see some of the Tycheans exchanging gold bets they made on the outcome.
Wow, who betted for me?
Elf guy there with the mask.
Wow, one guy betted for me?
Yeah, apparently you weren't the favorite.
Understandable. Less charismatic than Mr. Prince Elf.
Auditory continued to their protest.
Well, see, I told you that wasn't going to be a problem.
Did you though?
You tried to send me back inside, Raoul.
It is
Listen.
at this point that
Yeah, keep going.
I guess interrupting Raoul.
Yeah.
That all of you hear a
Heal
voice
myself.
in your head.
I'm also healing myself.
Oh, actually, I think this requires a more personal touch.
Hey, whoa!
A woman who none of you apparently saw walks up to you and says, "Hey guys, I got good news and I got bad news."
Does this have to do with the prince? Because he's over there if you want him.
Do I recognize this random lady?
Go ahead and roll religion.
I'm not even gonna bother.
Marv and roll. You guys can roll too.
Nah.
Roll. I guess. Oh, never mind.
Relifian. Watch out for my Relifian.
Oh no! What about religion though?
Okay. Yeah, Jane. You think that this is some annoying mortal interjecting for business?
Actually, I'm gonna roll. I changed my mind. This could be fun. Religion.
Changed your mind.
Ah.
Oh.
Wait, Raoul the cleric has a +0 to religion?
He's very, very dedicated to one god and doesn't care about the other ones.
You don't even know your own religion at that point.
Alright, Raoul, you recognize this for who it is.
Okay, well, he's gonna, after saying that, realize and frown deeply. Probably cross his arms.
Jane's actually going to roll her eyes and be like, all right, well, spit it out then. What's the good news?
Says, the good news is...
I'm a step
Curtis, how
back
much
a little.
money does Arkenon have?
Curtis,
Yeah.
how much money does Arkenon have?
Are you counting the tokens or not counting the tokens?
Counting the tokens or not?
Not counting the tokens.
Not.
1,300 gold.
1,300 gold? I thought you didn't have money.
I did.
What? Wow!
Got him.
1,300 gold. What a big liar!
Got him.
The good news is, here, free money. She gives each of you 433 gold.
Rao's gonna say, since when does Tyche give stuff away for free?
Says all the time, Raoul, all the time.
Yeah, we didn't have to roll a die for it. Pick some cards.
I'm gonna
Well, everything-
actually look.
Yeah,
I'm
go
actually
ahead.
going to like look at the gold and be like, "Who? All right, who did you steal this from? I need to go give it back to them."
Well, consider it a loan. Says, bad news is where I got this from. Says, your friend Arkenon, he met me up at the upper floor. And it didn't go his way. Asked me to tell you what happened, so here I am.
Well, what happened? Is he dead?
Still not realizing, I'm going to kind of get ready to cast the spell and be like, "Did you kill Arkenon?"
Oh, no. Two things with that. One, he's not dead. Two, he did it himself, or rather, the game did it for him. He pulls out a card, flashes it to you. It reads Don John.
Don John.
Mm-hmm. Dungeon. Says, yeah, bad luck. He tried his best for his friend. But, now, he's in an extra
Really quick,
dimensional prison.
Oh, well, she's just gonna tell me. I guess I'm like, I will narrow my eyes and say, "Where?"
As, well, something for you to find out. As to be a good sport, I'll tell you a hint. The only way to find it is with the wish spell.
Real
Be
quick,
curious.
If they find it with the wish spell, can they get to it through like a? How do they even get to it though? If they know where it is, but it's in like a pocket dimension.
I would need a very powerful spell. Perhaps the second wish would be to go there or to bring you out.
I see. All right.
I was gonna say, well, at that point, we might as well just wish for him to be in front of us, shouldn't we?
I don't think
This-
that's how
up-
it works.
He's not.
She walks up. She walks up to you, Raoul, slaps your shoulder, and she says, "I like that kind of thinking. This wishing, it's one of my favorite things. As it can go your way or not." This masked lady looks over at Arv. She says, "A little bit closer, would you?" Suddenly, the tiles underneath your feet kind of tilt unexpectedly under your weight, and you take a few stumbles up to Tyche there. So, I've done my duty. I've passed along that information. So, don't wait too long, because he's not coming down.
Well, I hope you enjoyed your games.
I did, thank you. Always a pleasure.
Whatever you say.
So now I'm thinking this is some kind of powerful wizard who banished Arkenon.
Raoul did call her Tyche.
No, you said something about Tyche while we're outside the temple of Tyche.
Did I? What did I exactly say to her?
You said something like, "Since when does Tyche give away things for free?"
Oh, that's true. Okay. Yeah. Well, Raul's just gonna cross his arms. He doesn't really enjoy this interaction at all.
All right. Looks to you, Arv, and says, Good luck with your new friend. And to
Thank
the
you.
rest of you. And to the rest of you, I'll be seeing you. Ciao. Turns
Ciao.
around,
Which
walks
we have
off,
no idea what that means.
What?
walks off into the crowd.
Rao's
I
gonna
narrow my eyes after her and say, "Well, I hope we don't see any more of whoever that was."
Rao's gonna count off on his fingers and say, "What's that for you? Meeting 1, 2, 3, 4 gods, 3 goddesses. Got any more? Got any more?"
Jane, as you say that, a roof tile suddenly falls from the ceiling, blocking you for 7 bludgeoning.
Funny because you actually deserve that.
Take 7 damage. My hit point total is ridiculously low.
Oof.
I need some Wheaties. All right, you've been given some sad news. Now,
Well, looks like we're down to 3. Plus, he's gonna look over at Hephaestus and into the air. 3, 4, 3.5, 3 and 2 halves, and then look at
3 and
this.
2 halves.
Yeah.
This is Hamilton.
3.
Jane is just kind of
75%.
simultaneously rubbing the back of her head where she just got hit with a ceiling tile and like rubbing the bridge of her nose like she's gonna be like, all right, so we got one friend somewhere suspended in an animation, one who just left to fight a kraken, one who was killed by a lich, and one who was raised as a vampire.
Well, he was killed first, so we could count that as also killed. Completely useless comment. Continue.
You're just gonna kind of glance at roll
Yeah.
and be like, yes, you are correct. That does count as killed.
Yes.
Well, okay. For wishing Exodus the best on his adventure, I know that was what he needed to do. For the other 3 who are dead or away, we need to have wish spells or high-level resurrection magic. Do any of you are any of you secretly really powerful clerics and or wizards and you just haven't told me yet?
Just a mediocre one.
Harv kind of isn't paying attention. He's like, Gucci Gucci goo in his scorpion.
Yeah. I was just gonna shake his head.
Hephaestus, either of you, strong magical powers that we don't know about yet?
says still growing. Also,
just kind of.
Also, Arv, you go ahead and roll perception.
I'll perceive.
Maybe you'll try.
I have a +7, so I like my chances.
Oh yeah, some people are. Ooh.
Oh, pretty good. You, ever since you've arrived and you've been showing off Hamilton, Hephaestus has been licking his lips.
Shut up. That's why your owner's dead.
Anyway, so that's a thing.
All right. Festus, we never even really liked each other. Actively.
At this point, the voice speaks up. Says, this quest is perilous indeed. That is surprising even me.
No, he just gambled his life away.
while you've been here trying to raise money, I've been looking into my own opportunities. There's one that I think may serve. As unlucky as things have been, in a way, there's still good fortune left. There's a long, very old rumor about Widowmaker Mountain. Have you heard of it? It's the tallest mountain in Netherrealm,
Have
and
we
nobody
heard of
has ever been to the top.
Sounds like a mountain we've already been on, but different.
But a different mountain. Kind of like mountains are
Yeah.
all just big chunks of rock.
It's a perilous journey. But I've heard from credible sources that certain gods have special places at the tops of undiscovered peaks.
which one? Because I feel like we might have had enough of some of these gods at this point.
As Janeth in this case.
Well, they haven't been named because they're undiscovered.
Janet's alright. She's aight.
Says that there's a magical creature called a Kirin, which is one of the holiest celestial creatures to exist. More beautiful, they say, than even the gods. Says, and it is uniquely powerful among celestial creatures in that it can cast the true resurrection spell, even without a diamond.
Oh,
What's its price to cast it?
Says, well, it only does it for those purest in heart.
Or I was gonna say, oh yeah, I remember this. And then we meet a dragon at the top.
Says,
Well,
a symbol.
that one was rumored to have a dragon at the top anyway, and that actually did turn out to be true, funnily enough.
We did get some good stuff out of that.
As I think that if you were to try to ascend this mountain, Widowmaker Peak, you may find this creature or a portal to its realm. Says it'll be a difficult task, but if you choose to accept it, as fortune would have it, there is a guide who I'm in contact with at this very temple coming this way. Does that interest you?
Well, we do have a party of 2 undead people. Is Janeth gonna strike us down before we reach the top?
No. Yeah, it is Janeth's way to let you prove your own strength. And I think you've got enough gods on your side that she would stay her hand.
Well,
I mean, Jane says, well, it's probably about the best lead we've got, if we're being honest here. I'm not gambling any more of our money away to disappear in a flash of smoke like somebody here tried. And earning the amount of gold it would take to, or the amount of gold or the diamond it would take to cast a true resurrection spell on our own is going to take too long.
yeah. Well,
But
It's true.
I mean, we can get one or more of our friends back. I don't know how many times it can cast it. Magic is fickle that way sometimes, but I suppose it's the best we've got.
well, voice, who's your guide?
Okay. Danny, I'm gonna drop your token over here on the right-hand door of the casino as your character exits, and I'll
Oh.
let you introduce them.
Oh yeah, I got the token.
Let me get Let me give you control of the token. And okay, there we go. So, floor is yours,
So-
Danny.
All right, so you guys see this 7.5 foot tall
7.5.
dude duck out of the door, and he's kind of standing here, and he starts scratching his head a bit, and he's looking around. And he says, "Which way were they again?" And after kind of
Right.
listening for a bit, "Oh, the dragon!" And he starts walking over towards Arkenon.
I'm gonna pull my mask up after the guide is mentioned.
And then
Arkenon looks,
Oh, sorry.
shoots you a gaze.
Oh man.
And
Nope. Voice in your head
I will-
says, "No, the other one."
the other one, and I'll look around and be like, "Oh, that dragon!" And I will use this 7 foot Goliath walks over here.
Oh, Goliath. Is he a Goliath, or that was just symbolic for his height?
No, he actually is Goliath.
Okay. Raul's looking this guy
So-
up and down as he comes over.
So the notable things about him is he is in splint armor, and it looks relatively worn, like it's seen a good amount of battles. I'm just giving you guys this stuff for free because it's obvious. And he has on his back an absolutely giant sword that is like made of some form of black metal and has little wisps of green coming off of it, very faintly, but you can. It happens often enough that you can kind of see it.
Did you say that it would be smoldering?
No, actually.
Interesting. Okay.
And looking over, he says, "Well, I see a dragon. I see the spaceman. I see the wizard, and I see. I think that might be a vampire. I can't tell. His face is covered."
Got him.
Well, I'll shrug and pull my mask down and smile sarcastically and then put my mask back up.
And he nods and says, "Well, nice to meet you all. Name's Spencer."
Yes. Spencer and Hamilton.
Spencer.
Of how we're in this fantasy world, and you guys keep picking out these most. Anyway,
Raul is a fantasy name. Arv is a more fantasy name.
It's 90% me. I named him Spencer on purpose. Like, it's a joke between Shannon and I. It's a great joke between Shannon and I, but
Well, I'm glad for you for that.
thanks.
Well, Spencer. Nice
Please
to
call me
meet you.
Spence.
I'll go
And
hold
he'll
my
nod
hand
and say,
out. Handshakey, hand out.
"He will gladly grip your hand." His hand like covers your entire hand
Wow.
as he shakes it up
Sort
and
of like
down.
a squeeze contest.
Your hand is broken.
roll
Arb's gonna
con
say,
save to not die immediately.
"Nice to meet you, Spencer. This is Hamilton."
Spencer will put out a single finger to pet Hamilton.
Hamilton, we
Okay.
talked about this. Won't do it.
A little late.
Yeah, right. That's not
Clink.
gonna touch that guy.
Clink.
Now,
Yeah, clink.
His calloused fingers.
I'm not sure if you have gloves or not, but yeah,
I don't
doesn't hurt at
know
all.
what splint mail comes with, actually, but I don't think it comes with gauntlets.
Anyway, I guess you're just too tough.
Just you wait till Hamilton reaches his growth spurt.
I bet he'll be a fierce fighter. and then he'll say, and he kind of nods towards Jane and says, and a wizard, okay. I hear you. That's literally all he says, and he says, "I hear you guys are looking to scale Widowmaker Peak."
Yes, actually. That's exactly what we'd like to do.
Well, I've been there a couple times. Never made it all the way to the top myself. Too much to do, too much to do on the way up. So, but I'll be happy to guide you as far as I can.
We're happy for the help.
All right.
He's gonna nod and say, "All right, when are we leaving?"
We should probably restock some supplies, and then we could leave immediately after that. Looks at everyone else. How far is it? How many days walk?
Pull out the map here. You guys are in Imbru, and conveniently, Widowmaker Mountain is like right there.
Wow! We don't even have to teleport
Only
there. Only a week.
3 days journey.
Wow, we could walk that. That's
Easy.
Easy. Oh, that's in the desert still?
Yeah.
3 days in the desert is kind of a lot. What kind of skills do you have to get us up there, Spencer? I see your sword. How skilled are you with that?
He'll grin and say, "Well, I've been fighting as a mercenary for quite some time. Hired help, you know the deal.
I do.
I know my way around a fight." And he says, "I've also picked up some extra skills over the years. I study the magic of giants and harness their abilities to interact with the world. Got some cool magic that I can inscribe onto my objects in order to make them and me more powerful. And worst comes to worst, worst comes to worst, and he pats the sword and he says, "I've got good old Doomwake here."
Doomwake. That's cool.
Doomwake.
Sounds like druidic magic. Did your mercenary company have a name?
They did, and I did not come up with one. So, mercenary company name.
It's just like, no.
Mercenary bad name generator. Let's see. I got some good ones. League of Vengeance, Circle of Liberty.
These are great.
Stark Demons. Okay, sorry. Let's go with. We were known as the Forsaken Dogs.
Oh.
Forsaken dogs.
I'll
Dogma of Forsaken Dogs.
Dogma of Forsaken Dogs. I'll put my arm across my chest and say, my group was the Soaring Wings.
I'd say I worked with a couple of y'all for over the years. Mostly good folks. Had a run in with one or two bad eggs, but there's some in every bunch. And he laughs.
It's true. How long ago?
That I worked with them? Oh, it's been a year or two now.
Hmm.
Hard to say exactly. The work keeps me traveling, and recently he'll kind of tap his head and says, "Recently, I've been hearing things up here telling me to go do other stuff. So I figured, if it's my conscience speaking, might as well follow that, right?"
What if it's not your conscience?
And I'll kind of shrug and say, "Well, it hasn't led me wrong so far. So if it's not my conscience, then then it's kind of looking out for me."
I'm gonna laugh and say, what if it's a wizard? And look at Jane and him and see his reaction.
He'll kind of like narrow his eyes, and he's kind of thinking for a second. He said, "Well, it could be a wizard, I suppose. They got them fancy mind magics and whatever. But like I said, it's at least looking out for me. And well, I haven't met too many decent wizards that would do that, so I kind of doubt it."
This is funny. I was just gonna lean back and just relax, leaning back. He's pretty satisfied with those answers, honestly.
Lean back and relax.
Lean back, relax, take a load off.
After this awkward silence, he says, "Well,
Yeah.
no use standing around here. We're not getting any closer to the top of Widowmaker. Let's go buy you guys your whatever supplies you'll need."
Agreed.
I was just at the markets. I'll lead the way.
Yeah, shows the good stalls.
Yeah,
Admin.
Leads the way.
Thank you, my dude, and
My
let's
dude.
go.
I, for one, am a very sleepy Zachary boy,
It's about that time.
says Arv.
We could certainly shop off screen.
All right. I think that makes sense.
Alright, good place to end.
All right, guys. That was